Today we're taking on Florida's apex predator. There are more alligators here than anywhere else in the world, and eating gator is a lot more common than you might think. There are loads of different ways to try it, so we are going to find out which is best.
Just like any other day, today we're having breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but we're only ordering alligator. For breakfast, we're at Tropical Smokehouse in West Palm Beach, and it smells amazing out here. If you ever find yourself researching places to see alligator, you'll find a lot that serve gator bites and gator tail. We're gonna get to those, but Tropical Smokehouse has something that we haven't seen anywhere else and is the closest thing to a breakfast food we can find. Ooh, it smells so good. We got the gator sausage, which is a combination of wild Everglades alligator and pork. Let's give it a try. Looks really juicy. And it also looks so flavorful. You can see all the spice in there. Wow, that is unbelievable. I definitely taste the Cajun spices. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. I mean, you could just see all the spice and flavor that's in this thing, and it definitely tastes like it has an extra elevated flavor in addition to just the pork. I've never had alligator on its own, so it's hard for me to like pinpoint if that's what it is, but this is absolutely delicious. It is so flavorful, so juicy. 10 out of 10.
This is a huge bite. This is incredible. It is not chewy at all. It's so smoky. People say that alligator has a bit of a fishy, gamey flavor, and this does not have that at all. It kind of just tastes like a smoky, spicy, elevated pork sausage, but it is really, really good. I'm excited to see what the rest of the day has in store for us.
You know this is a good place when a food tour shows up. This whole big group just came in here and they were like googly eyeing over all of our food. Newsflash, we got a lot more than just the sausage. We couldn't resist.
That was actually really, really good. Not just the gator sausage, every single thing we had, but the gator sausage might have been our favorite. It was exceptional.
So our next stop is the Gator Shack in Lorida, Florida. I got such a kick out of that name. And we basically got gator bites in 3 different forms. We got fried gator tail, a gator po' boy, and gator tacos. It also comes with gator sauce, and we brought our Gatorades to go along with it. All right, so let's jump right in. I'm gonna start with the gator tail. I guess I'll try it without the sauce first. I'm trying to put my finger on this alligator flavor. It leans more chicken to me, but I also kind of understand when people are like, it tastes a little fishy. It's just got this saltwater flavor, if that makes sense. I feel like it's a mix between fish and chicken, but the consistency is more chicken than fish, if that makes sense. All right, let's try it with this sauce now. That goes really nicely. It's definitely mayo based. It kind of tastes like a mixture of mayo and ketchup and kind of reminds me of Thousand Island. That's really good. So this is basically gator bites in a baguette with some gator sauce on it and lettuce and tomatoes. Wow, that's good. Honestly, these gator bites in the hoagie with like the sauce, it just works really well in sandwich form. And what I'm loving about these gator bites is that they're so flavorful. It's really tasty. Last but not least, let's try these gator tacos. So these we have to make ourselves. They gave us some tortillas, some lettuce, and more gator bites. And then apparently this pineapple habanero sauce goes on the tacos. Wow, that pineapple sauce with it is really good too. It's sweet, again, a great compliment to the gator. Both the sauces just go so well with that gator flavor. It's delicious. I think I have to say I'd prefer the gator bites in the gator po' boy. I feel like that was just kind of like a better vessel. It just like went better. These sauces both are absolutely amazing and complement the gator perfectly.
The waitresses could not get over how many different forms of Gator we were ordering. I have a feeling most people don't come in there and order every single type of Gator on the menu at the same time, especially when it's pretty much the exact same thing 3 different ways. But we loved how much they leaned into the Gator theme in there. They have Gator heads all over the place. And apparently they were actually caught and killed by the owner's friends. So that's kind of wild. But let's get into these Gator bites. They definitely don't look like chicken. They're like so uneven. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, super similar to chicken, but with almost like a bit of a salt water and fish flavor in there, if that makes any sense. It is a lot chewier than chicken, so I don't think I would necessarily go out of my way to have this instead of chicken. But if you are someplace where they have these on the menu, it is worth a try. I don't think that you're going to be freaked out by the flavor or anything. They are super similar to chicken. The one thing that I wish that we could try is just like grilled alligator. I don't know why it doesn't seem like any place serves that, because it would be really interesting to actually like pinpoint the exact flavors of alligator. Maybe it just wouldn't taste very good if it was just grilled. But if you guys know of a place that actually does that, definitely let us know, because we would like to give it a try. But let's move on to this po' boy. Funny enough, I think that the po' boy brings out the flavor of the alligator even more than just eating it on its own did. I was expecting the taste of chicken in this, but I was like pleasantly surprised that it had a little bit more to it than just chicken. And it just all works together so well. That Gator sauce is really, really good. Okay, last but not least, Gator tacos. That pineapple sauce is really good. It's so different from the Gator sauce, so it just makes this seem like a totally unique thing, even though we're eating the same thing for the 3rd time. I would say though, I still think the po' boy is my favorite version of this. This one, just the chewiness of the Gator bites just doesn't really work as well in this form for me. But it's still not bad.
So our last stop on our little Gator tour is Gator's Dockside, which is a chain in Florida. And we decided to get the Gator Smash Burger, which is a blend of Gator and pork. And then the Sloppy Gator, which is Gator, pork, and beef. And then it's mixed in with peppers and onions in a Sloppy Joe seasoning. All right, I guess I'll start with the Smash Burger. This bun looks so nice and soft. And the burger patties are just so juicy, they're oozing. This looks really good. It's also perfectly toasted. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay, so I should have mentioned, this has 2 patties, cheese and onions, and it is so flavorful. It's got a little bit of a kick to it, but then the cheese cools it down. I definitely taste like a similar flavor to the Gator nuggets. I just think alligator like adds this richness, this dynamic flavor, and it's such a good complement here with the pork. I feel like it really elevates the smash burger. This is delicious. Okay, next let's try this Sloppy Gator. I have a feeling this is gonna be really messy. There is so much meat packed in this thing. Ooh, this definitely has a lot of spices in it. It almost tastes a little bit like taco seasoning to me. I definitely taste those peppers and onions in here. I don't really taste the alligator. It's got more of a beef forward, like hamburger meat flavor to me.
I'm always getting Kristin's sloppy seconds, but I think this time in particular might be the sloppiest of sloppy seconds. I'm gonna start with the burger though. I would say the patties aren't smashed like your typical like smash burger where they're like paper thin. They're actually pretty thick and they look kind of like normal burger patties. Wow. It doesn't really taste like a burger patty to me at all. It kind of tastes more like a sausage. So if you are just thinking like this is your typical burger, I definitely think this is worth trying. It's got a lot of seasonings in there. It's packed with flavor. This is actually really good. All right, let's try this Sloppy Gator. It is emphasis on sloppy after you handle this thing. Oh my God. That is also good and also spicy. A lot less spicy than the other one, but still has a little bit of a kick. Also got a nice little crunch from the bread being so perfectly toasted, which I wasn't really expecting. This one, I would say, is a little bit more like your regular sloppy Joe. You don't really get too much of that alligator. Still good, but probably one of the least unique alligator specific things that we've had so far today. Well, that was every way of eating alligator that we could find. Honestly, we had some really, really good things today, but if you guys know of a place where we could just have grilled alligator, we would really love to give that a try, but let us know what you thought of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.